Hallo und herzlich willkommen bei Stage Diver. Wir sind hier in Wiesbaden und auf der Couch habe ich gleich UB40 sitzen und ich gehe jetzt mal hinter und gucke, was die Jungs zu sagen haben. Bis gleich. So I'm sitting here in Wiesbaden with UB40. Welcome, guys. Is it your first time here in Wiesbaden?
No, I think I've been here before. Beautiful old place. I love it.
You like it?
Yes, I've enjoyed it. We had a night off last night, so it was a rare treat for us on the road. We were able to go out and have a night on Wiesbaden hospitality. It's very nice.
Okay, glad you like it. I guess some of the people might know, some might not know that UB40 stands for Unemployment Benefit Form 40. Why did you take this acronym as a band name?
Well, because most of us were unemployed at the time and carrying one anyway.
Yeah.
And of course, by calling themselves that, they got 3 million card carrying fan club, you know, as soon as they started. So it was a very clever marketing ploy, I think.
So naming your first album, Signing Off, was kind of a statement, like signing off from the unemployment?
Signing off from the dole, yeah, and the cover was the form itself, and almost everybody who's got a copy of it that I've ever seen.
Well, actually we have one copy here. Actually.
Oh right, there you go, yeah, that's the one.
That's the real.
Good.
Nearly everyone who's got one has put their name in it and filled it all in, you know, and their WI number every time you see one to sign.
So maybe you could fill your names in or sign it for my colleague there.
Very glad to, very glad to. So I won't fill it in, but I'll just put my name in. And Jimmy.
There's this story, might be a rumor that I heard, that the beginning, like the very beginning of UB40 has something to do with damages for pain and suffering.
There was, well, it's a bit over exaggerated really, but and Ali did get an amount of money from the government because he was injured, criminal injuries case, and of course that helped to get instruments sorted and so on in the first place, so people tend to say that, but I think you got your own instruments really, didn't you?
Yeah, in the end.
Like
I mean,
bands.
when we first started, the guitar was 2 different guitars with a nail in the, literally in the neck. So, you know, we had to buy some instruments too, and that helped.
choose a cover, how do you choose it? Like, who chooses it, or do you do it as a band, as a group?
We put names in a hat and go.
It develops.
Take it out.
We usually do an awful lot of numbers, and that we'll have a go at and end up dropping. So pretty much any ideas that come in, we'll probably have a go at some point, but they get dropped pretty quickly as well. It just develops, doesn't it? There's no real pattern.
I think we could kind of cover anything, and we will always make it completely different to the original, which is the whole point, really.
For example, my generation, like Can't Help Falling in Love or I Got You Babe, people know it more from you than from Elvis or Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, and it's completely different. We've redefined the song in a completely different way, yeah.
I think that's what covers should be about, not like a copy of the original song, but...
It's pointless to make the same thing again. No, there's no point.
No, another interpretation is what you're looking for, of course. Yeah.
Your wife stands out tonight. Hold on, we will that baby and keep them out of sight, out of sight. Danger of corruption, and you're always running scared. You cannot make a decision. You're completely unprepared. You thanks for your protection. Your watch stands on the line. Hold on, we will that baby and keep them out of sight, out of sight.
And do you think that by doing music you can actually change something? Like, do you think that music can have an influence on public opinion, like with social critical?
You can influence, but you're only part. If there's enough people that agree with you, then fair enough. But I don't think you can create some kind of movement with music. But that said, the first people in South Africa that were deported were people like Fela Kuti, because the government recognised there was a strength in music, and I think that you can't underestimate the strength of music. Then you can't also expect it to change the world either.
Now you just told me you're going to Zurich?
Straight after the show we'll be driving straight to Zurich, and we've got a show there tomorrow.
You're going just straight buzz Zurich?
Just get on the bus and drive to Zurich.
And then you told me you're going to some place really, really nice later.
Well, we're going home from there, but then in the next month we're going to Florida and the Seychelles, which is
honeymoon.
Yes, it's a bit like that.
But we do, just last year we went to Samoa for a week and celebrated independence, had 20,000 people come to a show and had a holiday in Samoa. It was a beautiful thing.
That's nice. So you sometimes get the chance to take a longer time there and have holiday?
The job is that if you find somewhere really nice like Tahiti or Fiji, and you go and play there and you have a little holiday at the same time.
You can't really go all that way for a day, can you? For a show like we're going to Zurich tomorrow for a matter of hours, you know. I'd much rather stay longer, but you know, it's just necessity, you know, when we've got to get back. And we're straight into rehearsals actually when we get back for the British tour that will start in October.
Can you tell me one really nice story from the Wild
That's for you.
From where?
I wasn't there. The 80s. It's all wild in the 80s.
Yeah, Margaret Thatcher got in.
We were stoned and drunk in the 80s. I can't remember anything.
Don't go.